Hey, this is Arien. It's May 13th, it's my birthday. I'm a little late making a video. Not entirely my fault, but I will take some of the blame. My family's been dragging me everywhere since Friday night. I didn't have time to sit down at my computer and check my Tumblr. I didn't have time to make a video yet. But I believe, I don't know yet, it's not confirmed, I might be switching to Sundays because I seem to only have luck uploading videos on Sundays. Don't know. But I believe this week's topic is our past and childhood and how that affects us as trans. I think. Don't quote me on this. But, well, I guess for me my story's pretty normal. I don't know. I have been a tomboy since I was little. Tomboy. I always liked playing with the guys. I only ever had boys my age in the family to play with. But I like to hang out with the older girls because they're more fun and less stupid. Not really stupid, just they weren't mean. The other guys in my family were mean, so I didn't like hanging out with them much. But I grew up in a kind of normally very open family, but also very closed. My dad's side of the family was very closed-minded, and my mom's side is very open-minded. So it's kind of growing up with not being able to show your feelings at all without completely and utterly bashed. Sorry. And I lived in the sticks from the time I was 5. I lived in Pittsburgh, New Hampshire. Google it. 800 people in a town that is huge. Land-wise, but people-wise, it is so small that I knew everyone in my school, kindergarten to 8th grade. And then 9 to 12, I could name them first and last names, their parents, siblings, and cousins. It's a small school. And, I mean, there wasn't anyone even admitted gay. I didn't have internet, there was no cell phone service. I knew absolutely nothing about the community until I was a freshman in high school. By then I knew about gay because my cousin came out, and he lived right down where I live now, but I guess it kind of affected me in the fact that I didn't even know what trans meant. I was afraid to Google it when I had internet because I was afraid of what might pop up. I was afraid I'd be the only one. And then I met one of my best friends. I have too many. Each one's best friend for different subjects. Now they're all awesome, but it's kind of like she was so involved in the community that I couldn't not learn about the community. But because of her now I know a lot more than I did. And yeah, so that helped me a lot, and I got into the community. I got a Tumblr, which now I know my brain is overflowing. I'm still learning, but she told me what it was called, and when I talked to her about it, she was the first person I talked to, and she helped me through a lot. And then I told my best friend from kindergarten. She was my best friend from kindergarten until 8th grade, and she still is. I mean, I have 3 friends that I'm so close to, I call them all my best friends. But it's so confusing for my other friends to be like, yeah, my best friend, and I'm like, wait, I thought I was your best friend. I'm like, you are, but I have 2 other best friends, and they know, but it's so confusing, and I feel like I'm insulting them every time I say it. But yeah, so I was really confused about it, and she just kind of made my day. I told her, and she was absolutely fine with it, and she told me to be myself and don't let anyone else tell you who to be, and I was so happy I, cried. And then she gave me courage to tell my mother, and my mother took it so well. And I had another tell my father, and he took it pretty well, but that conversation was awkward. I mean, I've never been close to my dad. And that was the most awkward conversation I've ever had. It was horrifying. But yeah. But I guess I was very open. My mom is very open when it comes to this kind of thing. She doesn't know much about it, but she's trying to learn. And she bought me my first 2 binders and my swim trunks, and we're working on getting clothes, but financial situation. Oh yeah, hey for me, it's my birthday. 16 at 6 o'clock in the morning this morning, or last past time. But yeah, finally, sweet 16. I went to the movies for my birthday. It wasn't very special, but I'm rambling now. I'm sorry. But yeah, it doesn't. My childhood affects me in the fact that I've never been open with anything to anyone. I was very depressed until we moved, and even after that, I was very depressed because of the change. I went from having 3 friends in my old school, my best friend, one of my 3 best friends got married, and 2 other people who actually talked to me and I felt like liked me. Everyone else could care less whether I was there or not, which they proved when I moved. But I had 3 friends, and while I was there, I tried to commit suicide. It was not fun, and I didn't know who I was, what I was, and it scared the crap out of me, and I had no one to talk to about it that knew anything about the subject. And then we moved. And for a while it just scared me because of so many people liked me. I had friends and they were so open, and I came out as trans and they all loved it. They were fine with it, and it was just so confusing because I wasn't used to that. So I got kind of depressed again. But it was a different way. It was more of like I was scared that these people didn't actually like me, but they were pretending because they were going to hurt me, and I didn't want to go through it. I was scared that it would happen and that no one would understand, and I would break down and end up being a total wreck. And my parents were fighting back then, so that added that stress, and I couldn't come out because I felt like I would make them even more unhappy than they were. So it was really stressful around the time when I was figuring out what I was. No one understood in the family. My gay cousin was the best out of all my family because he was fine with me being me, just like I was fine with him being him. And then finally we started going to counseling, family counseling. It worked so well. I'm so happy we did it. And they started getting along, and I felt comfortable, and I talked to people, and I finally realized what I was, and I talked to my mother, and everything is so much better now. And I just want to make sure everyone out there knows that it does get better. I take it from experience. I failed 3 times at killing myself before I was finally able to accept who I was. Don't try it. It adds so much unneeded stress to your life. Thinking about how worthless you are. I've been there. It will get better eventually. Maybe not through high school. Maybe you'll go partway through college before you find anyone to relate with. But better late than never. Better live to find out that there is someone that cares about you than not live and have someone else not meet you and not gain that experience. Because you're worth it. You're a wonderful person. I found it out about myself. I still doubt myself. Everyone will. It's a part of life. But I'm better now. I can handle the friends I have. And if I'm unsure about someone, I try not to get too attached until I know that they're good for me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go now. I have been rambling for too long, but I'm sorry I made this so late. It's so busy and too many people. It's just But thanks for watching Transwag. Bye.